Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Elemental Reforged. Yeah, they have to swap this item, this item chucking around because, let's be honest, that is insane. What we're doing here with the items, that is not from this world. This is simply insane. However, is any of the cities ready to build something? No, they're not. Obviously not, because your job is to go this way, right? So move there as fast as you can, which is not very fast, point taken, because they have a spider with them. And with a spider, you're not that fast. Trade. You have nothing. I have technology. Maybe you want technology, And I'll take some Gildar for that, because you'll be dead soon. How about... Yeah, well, take it. Because I can use the money, hell knows. We're at war, thank you, sir. And as we're at war, I've got an idea. Before we do anything stupid, where are you supposed to go? Did I forget where you should go? I do not want to put them on auto movement, because if I do, very bad things tend to happen. I tend to move the wrong way and stuff. They have a giant rock spider, which is interesting, but deadly. Ugh, I'm not sure we're in for that. Anyway, you're not carrying any equipment, are you? You're not. Fine, fine, fine. You, sir. Your goal is to kill everything that moves here, right? Oh boy, that's a giant spider. And evildoers and everything. Okay, you're actually quite in a good spot here. You just need a little bit extra. This will not do that much to you, because you're not that high in level, which is a problem, but it's your only way to survive, crazy as it is. I can give you the shield, gives you some armor. Your shield is terrible, sir, but I don't have any better. That's really sad. You have the dodge. You have the dodge. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I have initiative boosts. Boots. You need this. And maybe we can do something for initiative. Yes, please. Not that he's going to make any difference. Not that this guy is going to make any difference. The ones that are making the difference are obviously the crazy guys with the... here, this group. They do 111 damage. They're really good at giving it to you. +1 sight does nothing. That doesn't help. We could give him this. This increases dodge a little bit. Never a bad idea. I think we put that on, right? That looks about good. The question is, whom do we kill first? These guys are strong, but the most important point is not that they're strong, but that they're guarding an area where beasts are created. And that is something we cannot have. Good, their mage is out of the picture. Ooh. Very good. You get the hell out of here. That is bad because we're poisoned. These guys are super badass armored. Holy hell. This costs stamina, but that's okay because we have stamina. Very clever. Yeah, we take 2 damage, but we heal, so I guess we're okay. Very nice. Can you deal with this guy? Very good work. We should. We're doing enough damage. Chances are that this is enough. It is! Beautiful! And we even got a level up, which I totally like. He's a commander. Boy, do we have problems with administration or what. Yeah, sooner or later he will be called back. Must be level 8, which he is not. I see the problem, I do. Question is, who do we take next? 100 fire resist. That is actually quite a good idea, I guess. Okay, let's go and get them. Hit him, and hit him hard. I thought he was... Oh, we can heal ourselves. Like it. Kill it. Do nothing. Interesting. Ah, oh, he has mauling. Yes, yes. I remember that one. And down he goes. Thank you. Let's kill this guy. We'll pass. Oh crap, that was stupid. Good thing we dodged. You will run away and heal yourself. You will hit them like a truck. You will hit them like a truck. Very small truck, though. And he's out. Good work. What are we more afraid of? That's the question. You will stay back. We'll kill the small top spider first. That was not what I hoped for. Oh. I was actually not under the impression that you were able to hit me in any real form because of my dodge. Thank you. And done. Pretty beautiful. However, there is a lot more to kill. Boy, this is a killing spree. And we're not even getting, you know, like terrible high amounts of experience here. Yeah, we'll equip some weapons just in case. You know, sometimes things go bad and yeah, not really what we want. Just equip somewhere. Just in case, you know, just in case. To be on the safe side. And there's still this guy could technically still attack. And that would be really bad for us. I don't want to act with you now. You, sir. Good question, good question. We're on a road, right? And we have not really secured this area. Ooh. We need settlers. Look at this. There's a death shard here. There is crystal here. There is wild walks here. And a lot of good stuff, actually. He has a relatively strong force. Just too slow for my liking. We have a couple of commanders, so that's not the worst. We can just walk over these guys. Ah, this is a problem because we're technically no match for these guys, right? Not happy. Can we deal with these? Yes. Yes. Okay. This is not necessarily a good city. These guys are technically quite powerful. So let's see. Oh crap, I should have upgraded my forces, right? Wake the man. Break the cell open. Okay. Huh, we got a spell for free. They have a bear. Besides that, these guys are useless. Humble in. We have no time to deal with idiots, right? You, sir. So, this is a wolf's den. Don't think there is any great loot in that. You will be going this way. You're quite powerful, right? You, however... This is a village. Shadow walk. Not really a problem, is it? You can change them for a moment. Not the worst idea. What do with you? What do with you? Recruit mercenaries. Not really an option. Killing this guy. Not really impressive, though. Oh, we can take him out just because he's here. Bite him. Bite him even more. Bite him dead. Oh. Oh, I forgot to equip a weapon. Well, that didn't help him any, did it? We go here and then eat this guys? Because I don't think they can resist us. They cannot. And we get some extra loot. We don't want to fight these guys at this point because... Where are you going, my friend? Ah, yeah, there is a city up there. Perfect. No, no, no. What? Oh, Christ in heavens. This way is where you go. Stupid. Stupid. Okay, I think we have to equip you to Kingdom Come. Initiative, Dodge helmet, damage, the biggest weapon available. Can we squeeze something more out of you? Yes, initiative. Good choice. You, sir. Chain. Big shield. Big sword. Even more armor. Initiative. Well, actually, you go for armor. And armor boots. Could give you more dodge, but I think we go for experience. Initiative and even more experience. And you, what are you again? You're nothing at this point. Oh, holy hell. Yeah, she's really nothing. Let's make her dodgy. I think she needs it. She wants to survive. Is there anything? I can give you some additional life points. More initiative. And more initiative. We're at war with them. But while we're on the way, we can take this down. To the tournament. Ruin some lives. We don't have a counter-strike? This is weird. Oh, we're not hitting as hard as I hoped we would. Okay, this is the big guy that has to die, right? Oh. Yeah, this spear stuff isn't that out of the world, actually. Did he just heal himself? Ouch. Okay, you get the hell out. You cannot heal, right? Yeah, we're... Berserk, Shield Bash, Stone Skin. We're done. These guys are a lot tougher than I give them credit for. I think I underestimated these guys. Like, massively. Because they're getting through. Well, at least we're reducing their numbers, okay. It's not that we're not doing damage. We're doing damage, but they're doing a lot of damage to us. Compared to what we normally take. And you say this is not a lot. This is a lot, because this is a tournament. And I must assume that there is another fight right ahead. We are a defender. This is interesting. Stun is interesting. But actually, we need healing more than anything else. Do we want to go? Next is and his pack of drakes. No, we're done. This was frightening enough. Okay, what is what? These guys are armed with clubs. These are armed with spears, so they are the main target. We're not nearly doing enough damage. The heroes. Yeah, my defense is increasing, but it is not enough. That is the point. It is simply not enough. Ooh, they even got a super attack. Impressive. Okay, we've got the city. That's the important part. Can we still technically... Can we technically still move? just taking out these guys. Nice. Go back into the city, seek shelter. We want meditation. We want the water shard. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah, actually rush that. And we'll try to make some extra coin here. Sell the guided spear. We'll sell the horns. The war pelts. Bear pelt. That stuff. The rest is pretty useful. Next thing we want to build is the bell tower or the cleric. The cleric. We will disequip all the stuff. You have no need for that at this point. As you are technically in a combat area, I will leave you some equipment. Just so that you're capable of defending yourself if push comes to shove. Which we don't expect, let's be honest. But, you know, things happen. I think I need more of the normal weapon stuff when I can't trade around anything that much. They should really do something about this weapon trading stuff. Another idea how you would make it. Maybe you pay mana for it if you are not in if you're not in direct contact with the people. Maybe that would make sense in some form or the other. Maybe something like that I think would work. Nobody can move. Everybody has moved. I think. Yeah, it doesn't want to talk. We can create a mana potion. Very nice. This is mine. He's on the right way. Should really try to get these stalkers on our side. Yes, please. All very complicated. All very complicated. Okay. The mages are capable, I give them that. I really need more of those things here. They're impressive. Okay. Enemies in the territory. Yes, these guys. Oh, wait. Let's hope they don't attack us, because I could really use them. How are you equipped, my lady? You've got... Okay, okay. Yeah, well, she's got a horse. Oh, the problem is, if that hero dies, which you will most likely do, we'll lose the equipment, because we only get the hero if she comes over to our side. And she's a mage. That's not really helpful in any way or form. Yeah. That is a problem indeed. Indeed, indeed. I think this rock spiders would be nice to have on our side. That is an option anyway. You are on your way there. Okay. We go here. Nothing useful. We move on. We move on. You, sir. Here. Move there. Here. There we move very, very careful. One step at a time. I want this Greek guy off the list. Right. A humble inn. Not sure we have time for this. These are just bandits. I'm not sure we have weapons on us, right? Oh no, we don't. The only ones that have weapons is this guy. Oh, you have a weapon. Attack 10, that's good to know. And they have an archer. Oh wait, we can do the fire thing. Right? Aha, flame tongue. It's not that we're completely useless. Yeah, we're not doing that. I should have equipped weapons. That would have been a clever idea. Didn't think of that though. Yeah, you have no weapon. I forgot the weapons. Work. Well, this just will take longer, but that's it. Nothing they can do. No way they can win this. This would be a waste. Flame tongue. Pass. Deal with them. Just murder the guy. Oh, we didn't get anything out of it. Right. Fantastic. We didn't get anything out of that as well. Crap. Question is, how many cities do they have? One. And that settlement is really, really bad. Okay. We want all your tech. Pool. Okay, that doesn't work. Then we'll declare war and you will surrender. Welcome to the force, my lady. What do we know about you? Okay. Whatever. You're a warrior, useless. Blink, useless. Death, worthless. Broken spirit, useless. Works and blood, useless. Bandit lord. We can take over bandits. Oh hell. Oh hell. We need these things. They're beautiful. Look at them. Look at them. They're amazing. I want those. Change of plans. Oh, this is a long way. I'll never make it in time. But his shadow walks are a lot better, almost 100% better than my forces. Than my wolf things. Okay. You go this way. You will Move here. You... not sure about the killing here. You will move there. Still not sure about that. You... This would be a very, very good place for a city if we can secure it. It's just a lot of guys around here. Not saying our worst forces are worthless, but they're not really a match for those things. None of the cities has built anything. Yeah, she's not talking. So he's too far. It's a shame. It's a shame, but nothing we can do. The only thing we can do is make ourselves as fast as possible and try to get access to the stalkers, because they're here. That's what we can do. Everything else is simply not possible at this point. Can take a bonus to dodge, but we shouldn't. Can take the experience bonus, why not? Stalker group. Damage. Dodge. Dodge. Damage. Great Wolf. Life points. Starting... It doesn't do it. Well, no, the starting stamina goes to the wolf, right? That makes more sense. Cast heal. The wolf gets this and this. And I think you can take this on top, and maybe that you can heal yourself a bit. The wolf is too high. He will never level up. There's no way this guy levels up. But these guys might be able to level up, right? Technically possible. Is there anything I can do to make you cast better? This is possible. Spell mastery would help. I have nothing to make your spells more effective, right? Because you cannot wear anything in that form. Damn it. That's a shame. Spell mastery isn't great. That's a problem. Let's give it our best shot. We will pass. You will retreat. You could actually... No, we should not, because we need the stamina, obviously. We will move back. Holy hell. You will kill someone else. Very good work. We will howl. Our problem is not the damage. Not even a little. Whoa! That's the wolf for you. That's really powerful. Boss. Boss. Eat them up. Okay, not great because of the enormous amounts of damage we've taken, but still good enough, right? Good. We can get one more here. That is okay. Let's disequip everything. Except the horse. The horse we keep. Ooh, stalkers are level 7 now. That's good. So far, so good. Okay, we've got 45 mana. That means we can technically take over 2 guys, right? Or just 1 guy in form of the mites. And just murder the rest. There is no way in hell, in any world there is, that this guy levels up fast, because even we have turtleage, right? And with all that good stuff, it will never be enough to level up. I want these two. I really, 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 really want these two. Hard questions, hard. It will be 20 mana to pull that off. Do we have other fights? Maybe we find something on the way. We only have 3 movement. That is not a lot. They have a giant spider. They have a darkling rider. We have some army, but not really a lot. And our wolf is only level 20, but that isn't that bad, actually. Okay, the wolf party. You get damage on top of dodge, initiative, life points, even more initiative. It would even make sense, but we're going for the evasion. You, sir, you're what? You're a mage. Okay, I want you to be fully armored. Make yourself fast as you can. And dodgy as you can, you'll need it. Good sword. As extras, I want experience and experience. A little bit of speed. And even more speed. As boots, we can actually take this and do some healing, because he can technically heal. You, sir. That doesn't make much difference anyway, right? Sadly, not. The rock spider had its time, but he's a little bit outdated now. It's the best we can do. And it's guns off the field, right? We have to get rid... No, not you. The entire army, please. Thank you. Shouldn't they be able to attack? Yes. Oh my goodness, there's even more of them. Okay, one at a time. We're doing good amounts of damage. The problem is... Oh, we have to get through to this guy. This is the mage. We have to kill the mage, no matter what. You will pass. You will pass. I really don't care about what you call in. We'll do blindness on this. Go forward. Okay. Oh crap. We're not able to take the mage out. Okay. You do a super bite. Actually, we should wait with the super bite. For a very simple reason. He has howled. Which makes him even more effective, right? Because now we're really hurting people. He's on 8 life points. There's a damage 0. What the hell? Kill the mage. Oh yes. Thank you, sir. That was beautiful. We'll do a super bite on this guy. Was not enough. Was hoping for more. Kill the super spider. Thank you. Very good work. Can you first aid him? It's not a lot, but it helps. We're getting somewhere. Good. Did work. That's all I'm asking for. Did work. It's all I'm asking for. We can disequip all the cool stuff. Technically, we could do the attack with our own main force again. That is really strong. That isn't that strong. There is no one here, right? And Lost Driver is 15 experience. That helps. We could take these guys down. But take it, these guys here are not as strong as the my dodge this version, but they're doing the best they can, and we respect that. You get a bonus to dodge. You get the dodgy armor. You get everything we have in terms of damage and initiative. You experience, dodge, experience sword, dodge, a good shield, initiative, a helmet, and even more dodge, maybe some initiative boots. You, big sword, shield, dodge, armor, headgear. This is not that bad, that will help. Here's defense to the army, okay. This is the best we can do. Not a lot, point taken, but it will have to do. Okay, let's murder them. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Yes! We're not taking that much damage. Is that because the armor is so high? I am not sure. Very good work. Didn't do anything, but fine by me. We'll take the dodge per level, because it should do something by now. And then we kill these guys. They're a little bit outdated, aren't they? I mean... Ooh. Was stronger than the rest. And we're taking these guys down. The biggest threat, I think, is the Shadow Walk. That has been dealt with beautifully, by the way. Excellent. And he's dead as well. Excellent work. Excellent work. This worked just as planned. You have moved. You, sir, need a horse. Just in case. Maybe we have to order them back so that they don't get eaten. But there is not really anything for us to do up here, right? There is no one left. No one we want to recruit. We could basically fall back. We're still not able to recruit this guy because he's so expensive. Holy hell. Okay, we have to disequip your stuff. We better leave you with a weapon, right? You can actually keep that for the moment. Yeah, making someone a beastmaster, making a beastmaster not a mage is a terrible idea. Let's first go for equipment. That's an obvious pull. 2 initiative, -2 initiative, +3 initiative. Makes the most sense. We could take a shield, just to reduce the damage. We need the stamina, we need the boots. We need dodge. And we need even more dodge. Now dodge is 92. We could go for even more with this. 98. Not saying this is perfect, not saying this is clever. If we do this, we'll have only enough mana left to do one takeover with him or 2 takeovers with him. Which is by all accounts a terrible choice. And they're epic. Oh boy, and the room is terrible. I don't watch myself, we get outmaneuvered. Could do that, but our dodge is at 99. Their attack bonus is at 95. So it doesn't do anything really. We could take over the wolves, right? They really hate me for some reason. Okay, you are the wolf we cannot keep, right? But we have to reduce the all around. Ooh, we're not even able to kill these guys. Crap. That is disturbing. Yeah, we're not doing any real damage here, I'm aware of that. Okay. We cannot cast any more spells, right? We're taking far more damage than we should. Pass. Pass. We should actually get the hell out. Ouch. That was unexpected. We get 206 experience points. But we've done it and we're still alive. And that's now a quite interesting army, isn't it? And get rid of all the stuff. We could technically take over an enemy next turn, but could take over these guys. But I think it would be more important to take over the next Stalker group. I think with enough Stalkers, we should be technically capable of dealing with everything here and then, you know, making room for our forces. We have the Shadow Walks. Maybe we should send the 2 Shadow Walks to accompany him. I think that's not a bad idea. And you will guard here, and you will move to them. Is this wise? Yes, I think if he has the support of these, he should be able to clear this area out. That should be absolutely possible. Doesn't change the fact that there was an area where I really wanted a base here. Where's the next city? Cleric, 8 turns. If I rush that, it's 99 Gildar, right? Good. If I want to train set pioneers, I can rush that next turn, and then we'll make a base here exactly. That will give us a very, very nice position here. That's pretty cool. And it also seals off the area here. That's not that bad. Maybe we should invest some money in Russia. No, that's too expensive. We don't have that kind of money. We don't have that kind of money. No, we don't. So, nobody can do anything. You, I don't have an army for you. You stay here and guard. You are technically in enemy territory, so it would be wise, just in case, to give you some combat readiness, right? Because, you know, bad things tend to happen to people who stand around. In cities with the leaders nearby, and the cities were just robbed, and yeah, that doesn't go well most of the time. So, you know, we better be prepared. If you're going up against me, boy, will you suffer. Boots, 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 boots. Yeah, I don't think we have to overdo it, do we? And on the other hand, who knows what this guy can do? Or I think it's a lady. I think it's actually a lady. So we better be ready. Yes, this thing with it. Oh, come on. Talk to me and surrender. Very good sword. -10 unrest. Yeah, already got that. Summon. You're a mage, I thereby conclude. Yes, she is. And they're running away. Whatever. You need a job. Sounds crazy, but what we need the most is mana. So, you three. She's not talking to me. Why is she not talking to me? Question is, how do we deal with all these evildoers? And there's a lot of them. I'm more worried about the shrills, simply because they're doing magic damage, which my guys are not great at avoiding. Yeah, this isn't doing anything for us, is it? I mean, we can murder these guys as much as we like. If we don't find a way to deal with the shrills, this is not gonna end good for us. If I were able to increase my... They're not doing fire damage, right? They're air shrills, because then I could just wear the fire emblem and deal with that way, but that is not working. That's not how it's done. They have a Black Widow. All that will do nothing. We'll stay out of the fight. Oh, we're not doing as much damage as I thought we would. Can you deal with this bugger? No, you can't. Well, he's not technically a threat, but he's not because... Honestly, this guy does no damage, no real damage anyway. And we can position him so that he's not hitting anyone else. Doesn't solve the problem. It simply does not solve the problem of this air shrills. They're all air shrills, right? Lightning damage. +1 per level. Holy hell. That means they do 24 lightning damage. They're immune to poison, immune to lightning. They have a bonus to dodge. Although it's not high. They have a lot of hit points. I have no immunity to lightning damage. Maybe I can find something to deal with that problem. Are you nuts? Would you please stop doing that? That really makes me feel uncomfortable. Oh, you cannot steal life. I get it. So if he gets wounded, it's really even worse for us. Even though he's heavily armored. I see, I see, I see. Yeah, problem is we're not really gaining anything here. We're gaining some experience, but that will not help with the shrill problem, will it? I will make you commander. Crazy idea. You and you go back to the city. You, on the other hand, I think we should go for more resistance, some kind. A doom hammer. Okay, that is really weird. But okay. I'm fine. Okay, shattered statue. We cannot take this guy over because he's on the other side, right? Look at that. Oh, that's light plate. It's basically chain, but for, you know. It's plate armor for chainmail users. Okay. I think we should get the hell out of here. This is not good territory for us. There is nothing else in this area we want, right? This is all hostiles, no matter where we look at it. Yeah. You. I'll take someone else first. Rusty sword, not really helping any, but... Ooh, I see the problem. I do. We're not really a match for these, are we? Is this guy worth it? Oh, yes, he is. He looks like a killer. Fire resistant! I need lightning resistant. But okay, what can we... What level are you? Level 5. Okay. Yeah, we cannot beat these guys, that's obvious. I say we go here. Would be an idea, but we should honestly be retreating, right? Back to base, more or less. We're trying to secure this area here, right? We're building pioneers how long? Yes, please. Okay. The point is, if we take over these guys, you're just waiting for this guy to arrive, right? Okay. And you're moving through here. As fast as you can. Very good, very good, very good. We have to kill everything here, right? So we need to secure the area somehow. Staff of Furnace. Okay. Flame Dart. Whatever. Well, we should technically... Who's got all the good stuff? It's not you. It's probably not you. It's most likely not you. Who has all the good stuff equipped? It's not these guys. No, it's not these guys either. Definitely not these guys. Oh hell, are they in a lot of trouble here? Ah, you're carrying most of the stuff. Okay, I see. We must find a way to deal with these shriekers, but they are mage based, so they're doing shriek attacks, which my dodge does not help against. Hit points might help, but I don't have enough hit points to deal with that, so that's not working anyway. Okay, experience bonus, experience bonus. Experience bonus. Can give you a shield, makes no difference. Because he's not here for the damage, he's just here to, you know. Bean, maybe he can do some healing. Can you do healing? You can do healing. I love it. I love it. You can do healing, you get healing equipment. Very nice. Very nice, very nice indeed. You're a rock spider, you're an ebon wolf, you're a great wolf, you're a wolf party. You're the ones that do the damage, right? If I give you the right equipment, that is. You're level 10, so you can profit from this. Like a lot, hopefully. Beautiful. The Great Wolf. Yeah, you cannot summon anything. The wolf party is fully equipped. I could technically give you something to dodge a little bit better, right? Might be a good idea. Okay, but this is as good as it gets. They're not as strong as they look. Or are they? Thank you. Yeah, that is kind of pointless, if I may say that. Oh! Will you leave the wolves alone, please? Owl. You should pass. We need to do some healing here. First aid. It's not a lot, but it will give us back some life. Thank you. Very good work. Yeah, I need to go into that direction because technically that is where we're needed the most. Okay, nice, nice. Okay. You. Ice elementals. Is the city safe? Is there anyone close to the city? Not as far as I can see. That is good news. We could totally go after the... What is the best weapon we have? We need to do damage here. Ooh, our dodge is not good. Not even close. I don't have dodge boots, though. Interestingly enough. You're level 7. I'll give you some experience, equipment, some life points. I have boots for you, I have a helmet for you, and I have dodge armor for you. Dodge armor, shield. What is the best weapon? The Doom Hammer! I don't think that the Doom Hammer is our best weapon. Yeah, this one here. Ignores armor, I like that. Yeah, not perfect, but okay. Bonus to initiative. Fire resist doesn't do anything against these guys, does it? We could honestly just ignore and go into the territory. That would be fun. Okay, let's kill people. Oh, that's hard to see where we're going. Rise and shine! Oh ho ho ho! We better stay back. I've got a bad feeling about this. We only do 14 counter damage? What the hell? Yeah, we're not really doing a lot of damage to them, are we? I'm pretty sure we're gonna kill them anyway. Yeah, we are. We're not doing enough damage. Not even close. Our heroes are not the source of damage. Our big guys are. That's a shame. Ooh. This one is a lot stronger than the others. But his damage potential isn't that high. 15. Not saying low, but you know. Okay. Can we technically deal with these guys? We don't want them, right? So, first we're gonna kill this guy. Oh, crap. Before you're stretching from the horizon, the landscape is desolate as any of you have ever encountered. A frozen world of ice and snow. Not a blade of grass, not a speck of dirt in sight. It is the elemental lord Vetrar who rules here, the guardian of the world's end. looks more like snow than the world's end. This place of despair and endless suffering. But you can find better, and if you defeat him and the forces he rules, you might be able to restore life and hope to this land once more. Yes, sir. I'm at your service. Tough guy. Ow. He's still alive? How that? Let's heal up. And beat him to dust. Thank you, sir. Ooh, we still got 2 movement points. Layer of the Garrote. So the problem is, if we can dare deeper, we might run into problems. We're far away from support. Far away from support. Oh boy, she's in trouble. Where was my guy? Damn it, I can't. Oh, there they are. Okay. Layer of the Garrote. Okay, there is no one there to threaten them, right? So we can disequip all the good stuff. Give it to the... Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea of biblical proportions. We have 44 mana, which is technically exactly the number we would need to take over the last group of those beautiful, beautiful strikers, right? So, you will need something to Spellmaster, Big Shield, Dodgy Armor, Initiative, Boots. Actually, Spell Mastery, because that's where you're failing. Can even give you the Super Shield, right? Oh, that he cannot wear this. Ah, I see the problem. I see the problem. I do. I need you to have a high initiative for obvious reasons. Maybe some additional dodge. Maybe some more dodge. This is the best we can do. Stalker Group 1. Go for damage, health, and experience. Stalker Group Great Wolf, you go for stamina. Stalker Group, you go for damage, initiative, health points, whatever we can get our hands on. 1 hit point, whatever. Stalker Group, last one. Initiative. Fire resist does nothing. Fire attack does a little bit. Poison damage, crit chance. The rest doesn't do anything. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt so much. Oh, let's go and get them. We'll pass. Good work. Oh ho ho. Good work. We could go here and... Oh, we could not first aid, because if we first aid, which we technically could do, what would happen if we do that is that we'll not be able to take over, because that takes stamina as well. We run away. And we will not howl, because if we howl, what will happen is that our counter-strike would do tremendous damage. That was good work. Okay, you will pass, 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 you will pass. Because I've got a plan. You will go here. And first aid these guys. Because I'm not that bad at healing, right? I'm not saying we're good. But we're good enough to heal at least a little bit. Yeah, you can do this all day. I don't care. This does much more than normal healing, by the way. Yeah. If we had a good item, there are some items that increase healing, by the way. That would do wonders here. Oh, look at that. We're at full capacity, more or less. Yeah, healing. We should make that necessary for everyone in the team. Oh. What a shame. Two times and we're fully combat ready, right? I will be unable to move after this because taking over a unit totally kills your movement. That's a small price to pay, I would say. Beautiful. You will pass, you will pass, you will pass. I should have healed. I'm an idiot. I'm passing too much. I'm passing too much. First aid. Beautiful. Everybody's up and running. Ah, look at that. Yeah, the payment sucks. But it does beautifully. Okay, I don't like that you're in enemy territory, to be real honest. You, sir. Oh boy, all these mages. Disequip all that. I have a plan. I'm not sure it's a good plan, but it might just work. It might just work. We also must think, where is the next attack coming? So, which group is going to be attacked next? Because I'm pretty sure they will attack someone. We have to get rid of these guys, right? There is no way around that. We're not going to take over any. We don't have the mana to take anyone over. So that is not an option. So we're just here for the experience. But the wolf party, these guys, we can wrap up like crazy. How many wolf parties do we have? Quite a couple, right? Initiative. Dodge per level, initiative per level, which is insane. Hit points, initiative, hit points. Whatever, it doesn't make that big of a difference. You're a great wolf, right? Anyone wounded? Well, he is, but he cannot do anything with it. Okay, let's beat them. The problems are the super spiders, right? We will not be able to do tremendous amounts of damage to them unless we howl. The moment we howl, we start doing damage. There's nothing you can do. You just bite them. Not too shabby at all. Howl. That's their end. Now we're doing absolutely ridiculous amounts of damage. 200 and I don't know, a million. We cannot heal. Why don't we have healing abilities? I should have taken that with every... You're kidding me! We didn't get enough experience. Ah, oh, damn me to hell. So, let's see. Okay, that is really not useful, but anyway. We could, but we don't have the mana. Okay. You need something to build. This is outside range, no construction. 51, holy hell. This is unrest minus 5%. This is zone of control. This is radiance. We'll build the bell tower. Holy hell, that takes a lifetime. I'm really worried about these. I'm really worried that you get killed before I can get you out of the trouble zone, sir. We'll see what we can do. Yes, that's the question. This here is not really well defended, is it? Eat the bread. I don't have mana to cast anything. I could... Do I have anywhere where I can get reinforcements from? No, we're all on our own. Okay, you, sir. The best weapon available is the sword. This is fire resistance. That does not do anything. We could go for more initiative. What we need is spell resist, because what these little buggers do... They do magic damage, right? This will not do anything. This might do something, because it reflects damage back. Initiative would be an idea. Blindness does nothing. Spell resist helps. Armor does nothing. Initiative does kind of. Spell resist is good. I'm not really happy, not really happy. Fire attack, we can cast heal. Side splash damage. No. Where is all the good stuff? Who has the good stuff? You do most likely not, right? You do not. You do not. You do also not. Would make sense. You should not be fighting without a weapon, sir. Because there is enemies nearby. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Poison damage might prove useful, but I don't see it. Users. You're fine, there is no enemy close to you. You have no reason to have anything equipped. You're fine. I could move him here. This would allow us to move them in, and I think we need everyone we can get our hands on, right? Because, boy, look at these guys. The problem is their magic. Yes. Join the fray. We have to... Who has all the cool stuff? Oh yeah, you have, okay. Spell Mastery. Spell Mastery doesn't help us in this case. I cannot get any mana from anywhere anyhow, so that's not going to do anything. Dodge is not the name of the game today, because Dodge is not going to do anything against these creatures. So, if we want to survive this, and we sure as hell do, we have to build on that. That means life points. Life points. Do we have anything that increases? This would increase life points. Do we have, what is our spell resist? 31. That is terrible. Hit points allows to cast heal. Dodge, fire resist doesn't do anything. Initiative, stamina, dodge per level, initiative, cold damage, fire attack, spell mastery. I think we should go for initiative. We go for initiative. We're not doing as much damage as we should, but that's how it is. User. You will go with dodge and initiative per level. With experience. This will help. Yeah, most of what you have will not make any difference. That's the problem. Because this is not about damage in any sort or form. Cold resist does nothing. Dodge does nothing. We can equip it, but it will not reduce the overall damage, right? Oh boy, this is going to hurt so hellishly much. This at least has spell resist, which is pretty nice. This will not do anything. Fire damage. They're lightning creatures. That wouldn't do anything. This at least does sun damage. We have no weapon specialty to, you know, like hit elementals pretty hard. There's some weapons that do extra damage to elementals. But I see that we don't have that. Lightning damage will do nothing on these guys. Obviously. Cold damage might do something. We can increase the armor, but that will not do anything. The damage cannot be reduced as far as I know. Or am I wrong? What else can... I really fear for our city. I'm wondering if there's anything I can do to increase their defenses. There is something I can do, but it is costly, right? I cannot build any defensive works. I could technically train troops for a very high price. Not even that high. And then We shop and we buy a horse. Oh boy, there goes the money. Can we sell something to make up for that? Oh yes, we can. How much for that book? +1 dodge doesn't do anything. Okay, what we will else will do is we'll make one of those scrolls. Per member. And some healing potions, please. Ring of Life. Okay. You don't need that. Is there anything else I can give to you that might help? I have an idea, I'm not sure I like it. I will take this from you. Give you this. I will take this from you. And this does 20... Where is it? This does 25 splash damage. Hear me out, I have a plan. You will equip a horse. Get this. Get this. Get this. This. The cold damage. Dodge armor. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for them. I know that. What is the best sword? These guys, they don't need good swords. They're not doing any damage anyhow, right? Disequip that. Get the broadsword. It requires level 4. That's not going to work. Requires level 5. They will not be able to use that either. This requires level 5. They will not be able to use that. Which leaves us with attack 10, attack 9. Are these guys armored, technically speaking? No, they're not. They're not. Okay. This would ruin their initiative, which is an absolute no-no. Plus, attack champions does nothing. This, however, does nothing as well. This does at least 12 damage. Eight. This does fire damage. Fire damage is not gonna cut it, right? Boots. About the initiative is a problem. And they're not doing a lot of damage, are they? Should we attack them before they attack us? Is that an option? I mean, technically we could. Yeah, we should absolutely strike first. As long as we have the ability to do so. We're not doing enough damage. Not even close. Oh boy. We're taking absolutely tremendous amounts of damage. We're doing not enough damage to them. We could use a Blizzard Scroll, but that will do no damage. Cannot use that. So, we're going forward and we're going berserk. This didn't do anything. Okay. Next thing we can try is Blizzard. I don't think that will do anything. We could hit them. We're doing relatively okay damage, right? Okay, you're doing how much damage? Not even close. Oh. Holy hell, that hit. Okay. Yay, at least we're healed. For the moment. We're on 4 life points. We're taking a healing potion. Doesn't do as much, but maybe it does enough. Get over here. Okay, you will get there. Good work. You cannot take any more healing potions, right? You already took one. So the only thing you can do... That was terrible. Wait, are these guys out of everything? Okay. I think they're out of magic. Somehow. Oh. Man, did we get a beating. Who's the one with the grave wound? You're not. Are you the one with the grave wound? Minus 25% hit points. Holy hell. Yes. That was terrifying. You will heal up. Oh, if I had half a brain, which I obviously didn't, I would have disequipped all the items before I did the healing. You can keep the flag. Your life is okay. You take a healing potion. Yes, please. Maybe I should make some more healing potions just for these guys because they're in terrible shape. But they're in the city, so they will heal okay, right? That was, I think, the most costly fight I have up to this point. Let's hope that's it for today. Oh, crap. Okay, we'll better stay back with you. We'll pass with you. We'll pass with you. You can take damage relatively well. Good work. God. Owl. Okay, you will go here and bite them to bits. Can you first aid these up? We'll pass. We will bite them dead. At least someone here is doing his work. You are a general. You're complete in healing. We could take more death magic. Yeah, why not? Okay. I think we call it a day. Should we? Yes, we should. Okay, thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye.